Introducing the all-new C8 Eray, which will make everyone forget about the C8 Z06 Corvette. Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't be more thrilled and excited to get into this subject. But real quick before we do, thank you to my thumbs up squad for already smashing that thumbs up button. I hugely appreciate it. And if you don't want to miss a single video like this, make sure to smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I am on thebrinkofspeed.com and our brand new sweepstakes giveaway is now live. This is all a $4,500 value. If you have a C7 or C8, we're about to transform that for you with brand new wheels from Forge Light Wheels, a brand new brake kit from R1 Concepts, and ACS composite parts for either a C7 or C8 Corvette. So enter to win below by purchasing my brand new key tags. If you buy one, you get 10 entries. If you buy two for 20, you get 25 entries. The link will be in the description below and the pinned comment. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to my many sources out there. I am able to bring this information exclusively to you this early in the game. And the first thing that I want to start off by saying is this E-Ray is definitely a better version of the C8 Corvette than I thought or expected it to be. The more information that I hear about it, and obviously C is definitely showing me that GM has done a phenomenal job with this E-Ray, just like they did with the C8 Stingray and the Z06. So give GM a huge thumbs up if you're already super excited about this. So the first thing I want to talk about is the two new beautiful colors that they've introduced to us with the new E-Ray. And the first being the brand new Riptide Blue what an absolute beautiful color this is. It actually reminds me of Laguna Blue, which is exactly what I had on my C7 Z06. And so I think I'm really gonna like this color, especially in person. Now, the second beautiful color that they introduced is Sea Wolf Gray. And I'm sure that many of you are going to love this color. To me, it reminds me of a color that Porsche would come out with. So real excited about this color. I hope that in person it looks just as good as it does in pictures. And then of course we know the third color that's new for the E-Ray is the cacti green, and I am not a fan of that. If you are, that's fine. I'm just not. Now, the last horsepower number that I was told about this Corvette E-Ray was 605 horsepower. My inside source was off, and he was off by 50 horsepower. So the actual real horsepower number from this car is going to be 655 horsepower, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the fastest Corvette ever built to date. It is actually going to do 0 to 60 and the quarter mile faster than the Z06. And I'll get to that here in a second. But first of all, I want to talk about the price. I was off on the price, and all of us were off on the price. And those of you who are wanting the price to be in the 80s, you're way off. I'm off by $8,000. The last price that I gave, which is a price that I've been talking about for probably about a month now, was $96,000. The price is gonna be $104,000 and some change. So right at a little over 8,000 more than I was expecting, and probably 20 to 30,000 over what a lot of you might have been expecting. Now, as I said, it's gonna be the fastest Corvette ever produced. The 0 to 60 time on this Corvette E-Ray is 2.5 seconds. And that's done by GM, not on a prep surface. So I can only imagine what this car is gonna do once the masses get their hands on it and take it to a prep surface and test it out accordingly. Also, the quarter mile is 10.5. So both are 1/10 quicker than the Z06. Now this I was actually very surprised about, because I thought that the Z06 would catch the E-Ray after it hit, you know, maybe 100 miles an hour and catch it in the quarter mile. But with the E-Ray having 655 horsepower, it's only 15 horsepower off from that of the Z06, and it's gonna have 595 foot-pounds of torque, which is exactly 135 foot-pounds of torque more than the Z06. So it's definitely gonna get to the quarter mile quicker, because it's getting off the line quicker and it's got more power to get it down there than I expected originally. Another awesome feature of this car that we talked about on my last live that actually is coming standard are the Brembo carbon ceramic brakes. You're not gonna have to upgrade to these, ladies and gentlemen. These are standard on all E-Rays, whether it's a 1LZ, 2LZ, or 3LZ. So if you think about it, that's where the extra $8,000 came from on the price. So I was actually really correct when I said $96,000, because if these carbon ceramic brakes were not on this car, it would be $96,000 instead of $104,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna interrupt this video real quick just to make a quick announcement about the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame Museum offering this beautiful 2023 Corvette Z06. It's a 70th anniversary coupe plus an extra $25,000. Or if you want to take the cash option, as you see right here, it is $75,000. But because you are a Brink of Speed watcher, you will get an additional 20% bonus on your tickets. So when you look here, $25 actually gets you 10 tickets plus an additional 2, and so on and so forth. So click on the link in the description or the pinned comment to win your 70th anniversary Z06. Also, magnetic ride control is standard, just like we had talked about before. So super excited that both of these are standard. It's absolutely amazing. Also, the E-Ray carries the exact same wheel size and tire sizes as the Z06. So you got 275s up front on 20-inch wheels, and 345s out in the rear on 21s. Now, there is a difference in the tires. They've decided to go with the 4S all-season tires on this car because they actually built this car to handle snow and all sorts of weather. So exciting news about that for the E-Ray. Also, it has new driver assist technologies that are standard in a lot of new cars. I'm actually surprised that they waited so long to put the driver lane assist and all of those types of technologies in the Corvette, because most of the high-end cars, or all of the high-end cars these days, have all of that kind of stuff in their technology these days. Also, as you're seeing here, it has a new infotainment system that will show you both the engine management and the motor management system along with the battery management. So very cool that you're gonna get to have all of that technology in front of you while driving your new E-Ray. Now, the stealth mode is much better than I expected it to be. It's much better than the NSX stealth mode. This stealth mode will actually take you all the way to 45 miles an hour, and it lasts until the battery is fully consumed. So very cool. And another thing that's really cool about this hybrid is it will not be a plug-in hybrid. It will regenerate power to the batteries as you're coasting, as you're braking, and as you're doing normal driving. So it's got the best technology for a hybrid that is out today. Now, as you know, there are the brand new 5-spoke wheels that are only available for the E-Ray, but also they have 3 other wheel options. You can get the carbon flash painted carbon fiber wheels, the exposed carbon fiber wheels, and exposed carbon fibers with a red ring around it. So that wheel with the red ring around it is actually 100% exclusive to the E-Ray only. Very cool for these wheel options, in my opinion. Also, as you're seeing here, this is brand new exclusive E-Ray full body striping, full length striping, and I absolutely love it. I don't know about you, but I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful the way they've done this. I like how they come to a point at the front there. It just really looks classy and super nice on this E-Ray. Also, just so everyone knows, you can still get the ground effects in carbon flash or in fully exposed carbon fiber. And I do believe that there will be an option to get all of the body color options that are on this car in carbon flash as well, but we'll have to wait and see once the builder comes out if that's going to be an available option. Also, in addition to the normal 6 driving modes, there is now a Charge Plus mode to maximize the battery state of charge. So just an extra mode there for you. I'm sure it's probably gonna help you maybe save the battery a little bit, but at the same time, maybe it would also help you get a little more out of those electric motors. Who knows? But very cool that it has all of these features and options. I am super excited about this car. I can't believe it's gonna cost $104,000, but I do believe that you will all agree with me that this thing is worth that. I mean, if you're paying $106,000 for the base model Z06, and this is almost the same power, but in some ways actually has more power when it comes to torque and being all-wheel drive, being able to launch as hard as it's gonna launch. And you know, Tad Struchter is just thrilled about this car. He says the driving experience is absolutely exhilarating. The thrust from this car, from having the front motor, fully electric front motor, is just phenomenal. I really do believe it's worth paying almost as much for this car as it is for the Z06. So ladies and gentlemen, that's really gonna do it for this video. I wanna thank my sources that sent me all of this information and allowed me to get this out ASAP and be really the first car YouTuber to bring this information to you and just provide you with all of these specs and numbers on the new C8 Eray and beautiful pictures and video as well. So give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments down below if this has changed your plans. Are you planning on now canceling your plans for the Z06 and just getting an E-Ray? Or are you still wanting the Z06? And please check us out tomorrow night live for Octane Hour, where we will be discussing even more about this exhilarating electrified Eray. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not joined the wonderful Brink of Speed community, please do me a huge favor and smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys out on the road.